And I'm Seth, and we're going to explain the debt ceiling. The debt ceiling is the government spending more than it takes in. Like most of you all who barely make anything, who have $50 lunches, $8 Starbucks drinks, and have an Amazon spending problem. Except with like nuclear weapons and, stuff like that.
As someone that's never heard or read a single word about the debt ceiling, I actually think it's pretty easy and even completely safe to just assume I know what that is. So it's clearly a symbolic phrase of some sort, so my assumption is it's kind of a metaphor for when you're in so much debt that the government comes and bonks you on the head, like you stood up too fast and there was a very low ceiling.
After the government whops you in the head with taxes and still can't pay for the debt, they have to borrow money, so they sell bonds to places like China and Japan, who have us by the balls forever.
Yeah, so when you think about it, the debt ceiling is kind of like, how many times can I ask Seth for $20 and say it's an emergency before he says, okay, what's the emergency? And I have to explain what Warhammer miniatures are.
Walt, why are you even talking?
I have seen the 2015 film The Big Short. It's about the 2008 housing crisis. I'm assuming it's pretty much the same thing.
To make up for the erratic spending, the government created a debt ceiling or limit, which means you can't borrow past this amount. Obviously, it's not made of wood or concrete because they've moved it about 80 times.
I have taken the time to consider the debt ceiling might be literal, maybe like a nice colonial or a ranch style. I'm pretty sure that's not what it is.
Like an old man taking Viagra, this thing just keeps growing. The government keeps spending, the ceiling keeps rising.
I'm famously uninformed, and Seth wanted to make a video on this, so I'm assuming the debt ceiling must be getting way up there, or maybe way low. Either way, it's time we do something. I think if we all just don't buy coffee each morning, we can all chip in and fix this thing.
So study up and watch the news and continue to watch yourself get. The debt ceiling is proof that nothing matters and that we will all continue to live in a cycle that is endless, of endless debt we can't pay until the planet eats itself.
Oh.
And that's the debt ceiling.
Okay, well I guess I know now, at least.